I'm seeing children that are excited about reading. I'm seeing children that are now picking up books, reading on their own. I'm excited about what I've seen. I have that slogan, success and no excuses, because I believe that we need to remove all barriers. We do not need to look at the fact that we're rural. We don't need to look at the fact that we're in a very, very old building as an excuse for our students not learning. We don't need to look at the economical conditions of our community to say that our children cannot learn. We need to move all those barriers out of our eyesight, remove them so that every child in our building can be successful. So I have this belief that all children have the ability to learn. You have to empower them with the belief that they can. I start my day off in the mornings in the most obsolete or unbelievable way because I greet every child that comes on this campus. I start with the buses. I open car doors. I speak to parents. I hug children. Just that little bit of just time that I give in the morning shows these kids in this building that I believe in them. I believe that they can achieve greater things, better things than what they might see here in this community. So that's what changed their mindsets, just believing in them. People have written them off as failure. People have written them off as not being able to succeed in life. But I bring to them a different attitude, a different perspective, that you can be anything that you want to be. It all starts in the mind.
I agree, Estill is special and unique. We have many of our students that come to us struggling. They come to us not on grade level. And I really believe that all students can learn, that they all can achieve certain goals, or if not all of their goals, but we have to be that instrument. We have to help them get there.
You have to be the type of person that will empower our children with the belief that they can. It's the attitude of the adult. If you believe in me and you show me that you believe in me, then that sparks that inner belief in me. And I try to empower my teachers with that belief.
I graduated from Estill High School, and I wanted to teach. I always wanted to be certified to teach in South Carolina in my home district, and that's what I did. And I was just truly blessed to do that.
I actually grew up here, and I feel like this is my family. We were from a small community. I just wanted to kind of give back.
And so I just want to kind of come back and make a difference in these children's lives, because the kids, they sit in the same classrooms we sat in, and they have so much potential.
Many people would not come here to work. Many people may look down on our school, or when they think about Estill, they think of these negative thoughts. But I have to say I'm really proud of my school. I'm proud of our students and some of the gains that they've been making. And we're just going to continue to be there for them, to continue to help them to reach those goals.
The way that I was introduced into Logics of English is by receiving an invitation about a program that was coming to South Carolina. I was more than enthusiastic about what I saw because she enlightened something in me that I've been looking for a long time for our children. And after she covered the Logic of English program, I knew that that was what we needed at Estill Elementary.
Logic of English is a program that I love. It starts off with the phonograms, and you teach the kids the sounds, which develop into singing the words, which begin the very base for reading.
Very good. Consonant or vowel?
In our traditional programs, we taught children that all letters made one sound. Logic of English has uncovered that letters make more than one sound, that there are rules that apply to learning how to read.
Good. Please tell me, Zakaria, why can't we use this at the end of it?
Because you cannot use an I at the end of a word.
Logic is not just a phonogram or phonics program. It's an inclusive of writing, reading, and phonics.
A 2 over it because it's saying the second sound. It's making the zzz, not the s. They love it. And even when the kids, even when they're just writing, they say, well, we do logic of English when we come to school. We do logic of English first. And so they're excited. They have really taken it and they have embraced it. It's something new, but they have really embraced it.
How many syllables are in the word turtle?
So we've been using Logic of English as an intervention program for our 3rd through 5th grade students. Our students can still be exposed to their grade level curriculum or their grade level standards, but we can use Logic of English as an intervention to fill in the gaps, things that they did not master or things that could help them become better readers and writers.
Why? Because the English word is not I-U-V or J.
I have seen a group of children that are presently my 4th grade students. Last year, those children were 3rd graders. They were written off as being non-learners, non-readers. I've seen those children's attitudes elevated to the highest level. I don't have those discipline problems that I encountered last year with those children. I've not seen a single one of those children in my office this year except for embraces of hugs and signs of love. They're confident about their abilities to learn. I'm excited about what I've seen. Just that particular group of children have changed my total mindset about what Logics of English can do for any child in any classroom, any school around this country.
Something that I've noticed in my classroom is I like to use the word pause, a pause in challenging behaviors and not feeling intimidated that they will not understand what it is that they're supposed to learn.
I have a particular 4th grade teacher and a particular 4th grade student that last year was almost a nightmare for my life, but I could not write him off. I would never write off any child. But what I've seen in this child this year makes tears come to anyone's eyes because he was not able to read anything last year. And now he's one of the better readers in that class. And I would love to have that opportunity for him to read for any person because he feels good about himself.
I love that because they're really eager to learn. When I say it's time for Logics, they're ready to get their boards and their markers and come to the floor and get started. And it's a good way to start our day, and it's a good way to get them on the track to learning and reading.
It's helped them build their confidence with spelling and writing and reading. So I find a lot more of them want to volunteer to read. You know, across the board, this has been a great program.
K gets the right egg and cracks it.
Awesome.
I'm seeing children that are excited about reading. I'm seeing children that are now picking up books, reading on their own. Most of the classes have 20 minutes of independent reading. Those children are actively engaged. We have children that have never enjoyed reading before, and now they're picking up books and they're reading those books on their own. You go into classes, you see children in corners, and they're reading, and it just does something to me. It makes me want to cry.
I do not want a tall hat.
My grandfather named Fred Miller went to the store and he brought me some mittens.
The confidence, oh my God, it has blown out of the world. All of my students feel and believe in themselves more. They believe that they can read. They believe that they desire to read. They want to read. They're reading chapter books. With confidence, you have to, in my classroom, I have to force my kids to give other children opportunity to read, opportunity to answer questions. At the beginning of school year, that was not happening. It was just the very few students who will read, the very student will raise their hand, the very few students had the answers to everything. But now, everybody wants to answer. And when we're doing reading or doing logical English, when the time is up to go to the next class, it's they don't want to go to the next class. They want to stay and learn more about reading, writing, and spelling, using the tools and to include logic. We are gonna have to stop. But we'll do it again in the morning.
I would say to any school district to remove all barriers. Think outside of the box. Don't use any excuses as to why you can't implement a program that will help children. Basically, it's about adults coming out of their comfort zone and embracing whatever it is that's going to meet the needs of the children. So I would say to any school district, stop using excuses as to why children can't learn, because any child can learn. It's the attitude of the adult that's in charge.
I woke up this morning with my mind,